The minty aroma is beginning to rise under the watch of the bright and sunny skies. I sit alone and write a letter to your heart before another busy weekly schedule start. The green leaves dance inside the crystal water clear, whispering things that I have always longed to hear. To the person I will become when time goes past, remember how we watched the sunlight through the glass. Don't let the heavy world erase your precious smile. Just stop and rest your tired spirit for a while. I know you might be crying on some lonely night, forgetting how to find the inner golden light. But look at how this fragile leaf can heal the pain, bringing the sudden freshness after heavy rain. To the person I will become when time goes past, remember how we watched the sunlight through the glass. Don't let the heavy world erase your precious smile. Just stop and rest your tired spirit for a while. The warm ceramic cup is holding all my grace, spreading a peaceful comfort through this quiet space. To the person I will become when time goes past, remember how we watched the sunlight through the glass. The future's bright and wide like fields of emerald green, the most magnificent that verdure ever seen. The dashboard clock is frozen at the midnight line as I am staring at the broken highway sign. The engine block is losing all its internal heat, matching the slow vibration of my heavy heartbeat. The leather seats are smelling of your old cologne, reminding me that I am sitting here alone. Mine, once the keys were twisting in the ignition fire. Mine, once we chased the horizon of our wild desire. But now the metal frame is turning stiff and cold, like every single story that we jointly told. I pull the emergency brake against the steep incline, accepting that your destination isn't mine. The headlamps flicker once and then they completely die beneath the vast and terrifying purple sky. Mine, once like every single story that we jointly told. The exhaust pipe stops its smoky winter conversation, leaving this vehicle in total isolation. Mine, once the keys were twisting in the ignition fire. Mine, once we chased the horizon of our wild desire. I step outside and lock the heavy iron door, and I don't turn the keys of memory anymore. Beam as you are drifting through a quiet, lovely dream. I take my charcoal pencil carefully in hand to trace the features of the prettiest wonderland. The soft lines follow where the gentle shadows fall, creating magic on this boring bedroom wall. You are the masterpiece that took 1,000 years to wash away the bitter winter and my fears. I want to lock this peaceful moment in my chest, where all my heavy wandering worries come to rest. Your breathing makes a very rhythmic little sound, the safest harbor that my lonely spirit found. The world outside can keep its terrifying pace, but we are frozen in our own artistic space. You are the masterpiece that took 1,000 years to wash away the bitter winter and my fears. I want to lock this peaceful moment in my chest, where all my heavy wandering worries come to rest. The clock is ticking, but the hands are standing still. Our little universe is safe from every chill. You are the masterpiece that took 1,000 years to wash away the bitter winter and my fears. The morning sun will find us sleeping in the light, but we will carry all the beauty of the night. The gray metal has lost its shiny gleam, a heavy relic from an ancient dream. It used to lock a heavy iron chest where all my deepest longings used to rest. I hold the cold design inside my palm and feel a strange and unexpected calm. Run now and leave the heavy iron box behind. Run now where the gentle coastal currents wind to the person waiting at the final door. You don't need these old keys anymore. Cafe window catches the last ray as indigo eclipses all the day. The box is empty and the birds are flown, and I am fully standing on my own. Run now and leave the heavy iron box behind. The gentle coastal currents wind to the person waiting at the final door. You don't need these old keys anymore. The key is heavy, but my hands are light, ready to embrace the coming night. And leave the heavy iron box behind. Run now where the gentle coastal currents wind. The lock is broken and the spirit's clear, and I'm leaving all my ghosts right here. The thermal paper loses all its print beneath the setting sun's magenta tint. The price we paid for 2 hot paper cups before the messy world divided us. The numbers disappear into the white, like headlights melting into sudden night. Run now toward the wide and open coastal view. Run now where the beautiful horizons start anew. To the person holding this blank white slip, I hope you finally loosened up your grip. I throw the faded paper in the tray and watch the heavy highway stretch away. The ink may die, but everything we found is safely stored where frozen borders melt. Run now see, but my chest is clear, and I am leaving all my longings here. Herbal tea is turning amber in my cup as the heavy clouds decide to finally open up. You sit across from me with heavy downcast eyes, hiding your sorrow in a clumsy clear disguise. The steam is dancing in the quiet autumn air, blow away the dusty lines of your despair. Hold now the velvet warmth inside your fragile ceramic. Hold now before the busy modern world turns panic. Just drop your heavy shield upon this wooden floor. You don't have to fight the winter anymore. Busy street is rushing in a wild parade, but in this corner all the noisy terrors fade. Your broken heart is just a step to growing wise, a preparation for a brand new sunny rise. Hold now the velvet warmth inside your fragile ceramic. Hold before the busy modern world turns panic. Just drop your heavy shield upon this wooden floor. You don't have to fight the winter anymore. The sugar melts into the warm and healing deep to guard the secrets that your spirit has to keep. Hold now the velvet warmth inside your fragile ceramic. Hold now before the busy modern world turns panic. The sun will find a way to pierce the heavy gray and wipe the teardrops from your pretty face today. Frozen edges slowly turn to clear inside this empty morning hemisphere. The plastic surface sweats a cold embrace, leaving a watery and circular trace. The solid ice is shrinking in the heat, while sunbeams look so lazy on the sheet. Stay now before the remaining frost is completely gone. Stay now and watch the heavy curtain being drawn. I watch the floating crystal disappear and face the quiet the year. The coffee dilutes into a lighter shade, like promises we thought we securely made. I take a sip, but cannot find the taste of all the golden hours we chose to waste. Stay now, before the remaining frost is completely gone. Stay now and watch the heavy curtain being drawn. I watch the floating crystal disappear and face the quiet longing of the year. The bottom of the tumbler is so chill, while everything around the house is still. Stay now, before the remaining frost is completely gone. Stay now and watch the heavy curtain being drawn. The morning sun can wash the stains away, but this transparent yearning is here to stay. The windshield's blurry from the heavy midnight fog, slowing our transit through the winter monologue. You used to sit right here and change the stereo, screaming the lyrics of the songs we used to know. The rhythmic wipers clear the glass against the pane, bringing the memories back inside my weary brain. We were two stars that drifted in a misty place, before we vanished into separate empty space. The road goes on without your shadow by my side, but in this car your gentle echoes still abide. I find your old receipt inside the glove compartment box, unlocking all of my forgotten sorrow locks. I smile gently at the blurry neon sign, accepting that your destination isn't mine. We were two stars that drifted in a misty place, before we vanished into separate empty space. The road goes on without your shadow by my side, but in this car your gentle echoes still abide. The fog is clearing as I hit the highway lane, leaving behind the heavy shadow of the pain. We were two stars that drifted in a misty place, before we vanished into separate empty space. I wish you well wherever your new footsteps go, across the pretty world we used to jointly know. runs cold beneath my slow and heavy tread, with so many bitter thoughts inside my tired head. I watch the streetlights flicker out one by one, accepting that our golden summer days are done. The glass is turning and the micro grains of sand are slipping quickly through my weak and trembling hand. Mine, once the keys were twisting in the winter fire. Mine, once we chased the horizon of our wild desire. I don't regret the lonely path I have to choose. There is no longer any beautiful thing to lose. The morning mist is wrapping tight around the park, erasing every single footprint in the dark. I wrap my knitted scarf against the chilly breeze and let the memory of your laughter freeze. Mine, once the keys were twisting in the winter fire. Mine, once we chased the horizon of our wild desire. I don't regret the lonely path I have to choose. There is no longer any beautiful thing to lose. The heavy fog is rising from the riverbed to cure the broken promises that you once said. Mine, once the keys were twisting in the winter fire. Mine, once we chased the horizon of our wild desire. I close my coat and step into the rising gray and let the remnants of our story fall away. The copper needle spins inside the plastic case as heavy sheets of midnight darkness slowly fall. I search for directions to your forgotten place, but only cold white shadows dance upon the wall. The magnetic currents fail inside the empty space, leaving no single pathway or single trace. Stay now before the winter currents freeze the wire. Stay now and block the freezing wind of my desire. The signal fades into a low and ghostly tone and leaves my weary spirit completely alone. I used to think my heartbeat was a steady drum, but now it feels like a forgotten plastic hum. The velvet curtain keeps the city lights outside, while all my secret bitter sorrows safely hide. Stay now before the winter currents freeze the wire. Stay now and block the freezing wind of my desire. The signal fades into a low and ghostly tone and leaves my weary spirit completely alone. The battery is dying in the vintage frame, erasing every remnant of your cozy name. Stay now before the winter currents freeze the wire. Stay now and block the freezing wind of my desire. The copper needle breaks inside the frozen wall, and now the final heavy curtain starts to fall. The dark espresso bubbles in the aluminum pot. The afternoon is getting beautiful and hot. I drop a single cube of sugar in the deep and watch the blurry promises I couldn't keep. The bitter steam is rising to the wooden beam to blur the edges of my old forgotten dream. Hold now the velvet warmth inside your fragile ceramic. Hold now before the busy modern world turns panic. To the person sitting in the distant tomorrow, I hope you finally escape the heavy sorrow. Spoon is spinning in a lazy track, creating ripples that can never travel back. I write this sentence on a crumpled paper napkin, hoping a better miracle will slowly happen. Hold now the velvet warmth inside your fragile ceramic. Busy modern world turns panic. To the person sitting in the distant tomorrow, I hope you finally escape the heavy sorrow. The liquid velvet stains the porcelain completely dark, leaving a warm and cozy vintage lifetime mark. Hold now the velvet warmth inside your fragile ceramic. Hold now before the busy modern world turns panic. Take a deep breath and let the bitter flavor stay, and watch the heavy clouds of winter float away. Plastic shade is getting burning hot. outside streets are filled with snow. The tiny dust motes dance inside the beam, like broken fragments of a summer dream. Mine once, the shadows danced upon the bedroom wall. Mine once, we didn't care if leaves began to fall. But now the bulb is flickering so weak, and tears are running down my frozen cheek. I turned the metal head toward the floor and watched the narrow gap beneath the door. No shadow walks across the wooden plank. The giant world is terrifyingly blank. Mine once, the shadows danced upon the bedroom wall. Mine once, we didn't care if leaves began to fall. But now the bulb is flickering so weak, and tears are running down my frozen cheek. The thin wire inside the glass begins to bend, signaling that our season's at an end. Mine once, the shadows danced upon the bedroom wall. Mine once, we didn't care if leaves began to fall. I clicked the switch and let the darkness win, accepting where your steps will now begin. The black plastic has protected all the glass, while seasons outside safely choose to pass. I wipe the tiny specks from off the ring to see what kind of vision it can bring. The world through this old viewfinder is slow, and bathed inside a soft and vintage glow. Hold now before the shutter makes a sudden click. Hold now because the modern clocks are far too quick. Just focus on the details that remain, and let the blurry background ease your pain. You tell me that your heart is out of frame, and everything you touch looks just the same. But look at how the sunlight hits your hair to prove that something beautiful is there. Hold now before the shutter makes a sudden click. Hold now because the modern clocks are far too quick. Just focus on the details that remain, and let the blurry background ease your pain. The aperture is opening so wide, unlocking all the light you keep inside. a sudden click. Hold now, because the modern clocks are far too quick. The photograph will capture what is true and show the gorgeous spirit inside of you. The purple ink is printed on the square, a souvenir from roads we used to share. The destination is a blurry line, an ancient checkpoint in your mind and mine. The paper wrinkles inside my glove compartment tray to show how many miles we drove away. Mine once the open highway led to somewhere bright. Mine once we chased the stars into the summer night. I touched the paper edge so small and thin, and feel the heavy memories start to spin. The dashboard clock is glowing yellow-green, illuminating our final parting scene. I didn't throw this little slip away, because it holds the words I couldn't say. Mine once the open highway led to somewhere bright. Mine once we chased the stars into the summer night. I touched the paper edge so small and thin, and feel the heavy memories start to spin. The indicator ticks a rhythmic beat to match the quiet rain upon the street. Mine once the open highway led to somewhere bright. Mine once we chased the stars into the summer night. The ticket tells me where we had to start, but cannot map the landscape of my heart. The heavy indigo has washed away, leaving a shade of soft and quiet gray. The fabric frayed around the open cuff, as if the changing weather wasn't enough. You button up the collar to your chin to keep the bitter winter wind from coming in. Hold now, the fabric softens with the passing years. Hold now, and let me dry your sudden heavy tears. The brightest color always always has to fade to match the quiet corner in the shade. We sit inside this small and cozy booth, discussing all the sharp and painful truth. The metal buttons rattle on the sleeve, reminding you it's totally okay to grieve. Oh no, the fabric softens with the passing years. Hold now and let me dry your sudden heavy tears. The brightest color always has to fade to match the quiet corner in the shade. The thread is pulling loose along the seam, just like the ending of a beautiful dream. Hold now, the fabric softens with the passing years. Hold now, and let me dry your sudden heavy tears. We wear our stains like maps upon our chest, and give our weary wandering spirits rest. Is painted in a soft shade of blue. A quiet afternoon with nothing to do. I watch the water drop and trace on the glass, and wait for all the heavy clouds to go past. My favorite vinyl record spins in the dark, leaving a warm and cozy vintage old mark. The rain is playing the piano song on the roof, a beautiful and gentle comforting proof that even when the stormy weather arrives, a quiet flower can still grow in our lives. I used to look for love in all the loud crowds, but now I find it in the shapes of the clouds. A cup of coffee and an old open book are all the pieces of the comfort I took. The rain is playing the piano song on the roof, gentle, comforting proof that even when the stormy weather arrives, a quiet flower can still grow in our lives. The woolen blanket keeps me safe from the chill. The little room is feeling peaceful and still. The liquid silver drops are washing the street to make the canvas of my spirit complete. I smile softly at the gray-colored sky and let the ghost of every sorrow go die. paper triangle is folded tight to mark the sentence in the middle night. I left the heavy volume on the brick while city clocks are moving far too quick. The printed ink is blurring in the dark beneath the distant starlight's tiny spark. Free stay between the paragraphs of quiet prose. Free stay before the heavy library has to close. Your breath is just the chapter that I need to make this messy human life succeed. Rushing through the index page while we are standing on a timeless stage. I don't care how the final sentence ends or what the distant destiny defends. Free stay between the paragraphs of quiet prose. Free stay before the heavy library has to close. Your breath is just the chapter that I need to make this messy human life succeed. The binding cracks beneath the gentle pressure now, unfolding every secret silent vow. Paragraphs of quiet prose. Free stay before the heavy library has to close. We flatten out the corner with a smile and let the story pause a little while. The water spilled upon the bottom right has made the paper warp inside the night. The blue lines ripple like a tiny wave to hide the secret thoughts I couldn't save. But underneath the crooked paper ridge, my thoughts are building a transparent bridge. Free stay inside the wavy borders of the sheet. Free stay until our wandering shadows finally meet. Your voice is like the melody I write to keep me warm inside the velvet night. I run my thumb across the uneven spot and smile at every clumsy thing I thought. The ink is slightly bleeding at the edge, like grass that's growing on a rocky ledge. Free stay inside the wavy borders of the sheet. Free stay until our wandering shadows finally meet. Your voice is like the melody I write to keep me warm inside the velvet night. The stars are reflecting on the crumpled page to light our private and historical stage. The steam is rising from my white porcelain cup as the sleepy city slowly starts to wake up. You held the book but looked across at my face, and time just paused in this quiet little space. The sugar melts into the warm golden brown, like all the memories in this crowded old town. You were the morning sunlight filtering through the glass, making the heavy winter shadows gently pass. I used to write a little poem on your hand, a secret language only we could understand. The rain is washing all the avenues clean, the prettiest painting that I've ever seen. Your gentle laughter was the sweetest melody that brought a sudden peace inside of me. You were the morning sunlight filtering through the glass, making the heavy winter shadows gently pass. I used to write a little poem on your hand, a secret language only we could understand. The cafe clock is ticking slow on the wall, but without you here, I do not mind it at all. You were the sweet vanilla swirling in my tea, the only beautiful reality I see. So let the busy world just rush on its way. Inside this corner, I will quietly stay.